Welcome to TelehealthFX Talk. We have got a really exciting topic today that I know a ton of you have been asking about. The semaglutide pill is officially here. The FDA approved oral Wegovy back in December of 2025, and it launched nationwide in January. And the question that literally everyone is asking is, does the pill work as well as the injection? So we're going to break that down completely today. But first, if you're exploring your GLP-1 options and you want to talk to a real licensed provider about what's right for you, head over to TelehealthFX.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. They'll help you figure out the right path for your specific situation.
I love that we're doing this episode because the confusion around this topic is unreal right now. People are coming into forums, into comment sections asking, should I switch from the injection to the pill? Is the pill weaker? Is it cheaper? Does it have the same side effects? There's just so much uncertainty. So let's get into the facts.
Let's do it. So first off, let's talk about what this actually is. The FDA approved a once-daily oral semaglutide pill specifically for chronic weight management. That's important because there's already been an oral semaglutide on the market called Rybelsus, but Rybelsus is only approved for type 2 diabetes. This new oral Wegovy formulation is the first oral GLP-1 medication specifically indicated for weight loss in adults without diabetes.
Great distinction. And in terms of how it works, the pill uses something called SNAC technology. That stands for sodium N82-hydroxybenzyl aminocaprylate, which is basically a special absorption-enhancing compound that allows the semaglutide to be absorbed through the stomach lining. Without that technology, your stomach acid would just break down the medication before it could do anything.
Right, and the maintenance dose is 25 milligrams once daily. But you don't start there. You start at 1.5 milligrams and gradually titrate up over several months. The clinical trial behind this, called OASIS 4, showed significant weight loss compared to placebo at the 25 milligram dose.
So the big question, does the pill work as well as the shot? And the answer, based on the research we have right now, is that the efficacy and safety profiles are similar. Both oral and injectable semaglutide produce clinically significant weight loss at their approved doses.
Similar efficacy, that's the headline. But here's where it gets really interesting, because while the results may be comparable, the experience of taking these two medications is very different. And this is what I think people really need to understand before they make a decision.
Okay, so let's compare them head to head. The injectable version, you take it once a week. You pick a day, you do your injection, and you're done for 7 days. No fasting required, you can take it at any time of day, you can eat whenever you want. The modern auto-injector pens are nearly painless. Most people say they barely feel it.
Now, the oral version, you have to take it first thing in the morning when you wake up on a completely empty stomach. You can only wash it down with a maximum of 4 ounces of plain water. You cannot crush it, chew it, or split it. And then here's the big one. You have to wait at least 30 minutes before you can eat anything, drink anything other than that small amount of water, or take any other medications.
And that 30-minute fasting window is honestly the thing that trips people up the most. It sounds simple on paper, but think about your real life. You wake up, maybe you're rushing to get ready for work, you need your morning coffee, you need to take your other medications. With the pill, all of that has to wait until that 30-minute window is over. And if you don't follow those rules strictly, the absorption drops significantly, which means the medication doesn't work as well.
That's the key trade-off right there. The pill eliminates the needle, which is huge for people with needle phobia, but it replaces it with a daily routine that requires real discipline and consistency, whereas the injection is once a week, set it and forget it, full absorption guaranteed every time.
And clinicians are saying that lack of timing flexibility is the #1 counseling point they have to address with patients who choose the oral version. It's a real adherence challenge.
Now, let's talk side effects, because people want to know if the pill has different side effects than the injection. And the answer is that the side effect profile is largely the same. Nausea is the most commonly reported side effect for both. Then you've got diarrhea, vomiting, constipation, abdominal pain, bloating, and gas. Some people also report fatigue, headache, dizziness, and mild acid reflux.
And these side effects tend to be most prominent during the dose escalation period, which is why both the oral and injectable versions use a gradual titration schedule. You start low and slowly increase the dose so your body can adjust. Eating smaller, more frequent meals and avoiding high-fat or really spicy foods can help manage the GI symptoms.
So who is the pill actually best for? In my view, the oral version is ideal for someone who has a genuine needle phobia and is willing to commit to that daily fasting routine without exception. If you can build it into your morning schedule consistently, the pill is a fantastic option that gives you the same semaglutide benefits without an injection.
And who is the injection best for? I'd say it's for anyone who values simplicity and convenience. Once a week, no fasting, no timing restrictions, you know every dose is fully absorbed. And honestly, the long-term data behind injectable semaglutide is more extensive at this point, which gives some people additional confidence. And this is where having a real clinical team matters, because this isn't a decision you should make based on a headline or a social media post. You need a licensed provider who can look at your medical history, your lifestyle, your preferences, and help you figure out which format is actually going to work for you long term. That's exactly what TelehealthFX does. When you go through their program, you get a 24-hour provider review by a real licensed clinician who evaluates your situation individually. Then you get one-on-one onboarding support where they walk you through everything: the administration, the timing, what to expect, how to manage side effects. They've got semaglutide, tirzepatide, and other options, plus complementary therapies like NAD+ and sermorelin. Transparent pricing, no hidden membership fees, and they're licensed in all 50 states. Check them out at telehealthfx.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. And I think that's the bottom line here. The best GLP-1 medication is the one you're actually going to take consistently. Whether that's a pill or an injection, the most important thing is that you're working with a platform that helps you make an informed choice and supports you through the process. Perfectly said. And one more thing I want to mention. Be really careful about where you're getting your medications, whether it's oral or injectable. The FDA has warned about counterfeit and unapproved semaglutide pills being sold online. Always work with a licensed provider and a licensed pharmacy. Don't take chances with your health to save a few bucks from an unverified source. That is such an important point. If the deal looks too good to be true, it probably is. Stick with legitimate, licensed platforms. All right, let's wrap this up. If you're trying to decide between the semaglutide pill and the injection, or if you're considering starting a GLP-1 weight loss program for the first time, the best thing you can do right now is visit telehealthfx.com. That's TelehealthFX.com. Take the free qualification quiz, talk to a real provider, and get the guidance you need to make the right decision for your body and your lifestyle. They've got transparent pricing, no hidden membership fees, 2-day UPS shipping, and real clinical support from day one. And as always, everything on TelehealthFX Talk is for educational purposes only. This is not medical advice. Please consult with your healthcare provider to determine which medication and format is right for your individual situation. Everyone's different, and what works for one person may not be the best choice for another. Thanks for being here. If this helped you understand the pill versus injection decision better, share it with a friend who's been asking the same questions. We'll see you next time on TelehealthFX Talk.